He's on a laptop.
Mm. Okay, I did it sideways, but his. Come here, look. His is looking like up and down, and ours is sideways. I hope he doesn't come out all messed up. My phone doesn't fucking die. How much battery do I have? Because oh fuck, I'm at 51%.
How old are you supposed to be on here?
How about you shut the fuck up? Orientation is lock, rotate vice back. What? Add. He's logging on, I think. Hey, yep, see, it's fucked up. Look at that shit, it's fucked up. There you go.
There we go.
How you doing? There you go. Sorry, because I was originally this way, and then somebody told me to go this way, and then I forgot, and then I had to redo it again.
Yeah.
Are you? Is it easier for you to go?
Hold on.
Wait, what? Wait.
I get stuck with this. No.
There you
Okay, right
go. Perfect.
there.
Boom, we got it. Right? Let's see.
Okay.
What does that mean? Orientation lock, rotate device back. What? Hello? What? I don't understand. Oh, you know what? I think we have to go like this, right?
There we go.
Okay, there we go. Because it's making it hard for you. All right. How you doing?
How you doing? What's up, Joey?
What's up? Are you in your car? Are you driving?
Huh?
You driving?
Nah, dude. I'm in the car.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's like, let me be. Nothing.
All right.
Can we say awkward?
Let's do this ghost talking. Let's do this ghost talk.
Is the ghost talking? Tell me some ghost stories.
You guys, you good? You guys got to start off.
Okay, so welcome to our channel. My name is Joy. This is Joey. We have a special guest, Carlos from NYC.
What's going on? What's going on?
We've only been on just a minute, like maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Cheating. Hold on. Can you see the comments too? And hopefully people come back because I restarted this shit like 5 times.
Vasquez, you see the comments on the thing too, or no?
Yeah, I see them right here.
Oh, okay.
So this is my husband's friend from the ship days, the seaman days, when they were Siemens, floating Siemens. No offense. God, how many years ago, baby? 20 something years, right?
Like 20 years ago.
Yeah. So
19, 20 years, something like that.
a long time.
Right?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a long time already.
FEMA days. So how is life? Tell us what's up with you, what's new, how's it going?
Same shit, different toilet. You know how it is. Same thing.
Yeah.
What you call it? Other than that, I really don't know. I mean, let me see. I mean, it's been about 20 years, right? Right, Rock?
Yeah, about 20.
20 years, and we finally were able to meet up with everybody. So that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And yeah, so oh yeah, look at that. She said that she thought that she heard FEMA days. Wow, look at that FEMA days. FEMA days.
Yes. So what
FEMA?
did you think of our last because you were on our live stream with our dolls. What did you think of that live investigation?
That was awesome. It was very interesting and it was very educating. That was awesome. I was looking. I could have swore. I don't know if you heard my the comments, but I was leaving a whole bunch of comments because I could hear stuff. I don't know if you were able to go back and retrace the recordings and stuff, but I was seeing shit. I was seeing her wink. I was like, "Get the fuck out of here!" I was like, "Wow,
So were
yeah,
you like, are you a believer? What do you, are you a believer? Are you skeptic?
hell yeah." I'm like 100. I'm like 150% straight
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Are you a believer, babe? Or what do you?
Um, I'm up.
What's,
I'm both leaning on both sides. I believe it, and then it depends on the scenario.
oh
What do you mean
really?
scenario? Just
I mean, I believe some stuff,
clarify.
but then I don't know. I just gotta make like always want to verify to make sure if it wasn't just like the wind or
You
a
want to debunk?
reflection. Yeah, let's try to debunk it. Make sure it wasn't a reflection or.
Yeah. No, no. I'm.
Oh, I think he froze.
I shit. So when I was young, I used to see a lot of shit.
Oh, you
I
did?
still,
You did see a lot of stuff when you were young?
yeah, absolutely. I see a lot of things. I used to see freaking shadows, dude. I used to see what's it called? I used to look out the window and shadows, dude. I used to see like see somebody staring at me from the window with like white eyes. It's fucking crazy.
What? How old were you?
I was like 9 years old, 10.
Were you
Yeah,
on
I
a
was
second story or first story?
story looking down, right? And all I see is I see somebody with white eyes. Like and I could have swore I was dreaming,
So was it
whatever.
like a black, like all black and just glowy white eyes?
It was all black.
Oh
It
shit.
was yeah, man. I seen a lot of scary shit and I was when I was growing up. But let me hook
That's
up
crazy.
this before my
Is
phone
that you
died.
only seen it one time or have you seen it be like before?
Well, I seen I seen the blacks. I don't know. I don't know. Are you guys aware of the black hat shadow man? The
The what?
black hat shadow
Blackhead shadow?
black hat shadow man. It was like it's like a shadow man, but he has he has a hat. Are you aware of that?
No.
No.
Yeah, there's supposed to be there's supposed to be a different type of shadow man that's like it's more like a folklorist type, like like folklore stuff. But
Hmm.
yeah, I seen a shadow.
Is it like in a movie or no?
No, it's on. No, it's like real life stuff. Like I seen a shadow of a man cropped up against the wall with his foot against the wall, and he was wearing like a cowboy hat, like a black hat,
Like a top hat? Like one of those top hats?
almost like a top hat, but more like a ranchero type, like almost like a cowboy hat.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
But
okay.
yeah, like that. I saw
Were you
something like,
were you
and
sleeping or were you awake when it happened?
was I was on my way to I was on my way to my mother's house, and I think I was like 17 years old, and I see this guy standing outside, and as I get closer and closer and walking, I see him look at me and then look and then just take a quick dip inside the house. So I ran inside. I thought that like I thought somebody broke into the house.
Oh shit.
I went in there and like to grab the knife and everything, and there was nothing,
Oh
nothing.
wow.
Yeah, I see a
And
lot of shit.
this is when you were 9?
That was when I was 17.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. 17. So I have, I mean,
So do you think
I,
it was
I
the house that was haunted or you think it
well,
was like
I I think I've always been followed by stuff. Yeah, I think I've always been followed by stuff, I'm supposed to. It's supposed to be a good idea to get yourself cleansed once in a while,
uh-huh.
you know, and I think I did a cleansing once from this from this Cuban Santeria woman. She did like that voodoo black magic shit that where she cleans you out.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But but that was a long time ago, and I still feel stuff around me sometimes a lot.
Damn. When do you think it started? Were you like what do you think like
You're
started?
sounding like the RoboCop. All right, say it again.
Oh, I'm like the RoboCop.
Yeah.
What do you think? Like, when do you think it started? Were you like dipping into like playing with a Ouija board? Were you?
Started with that because I used to mess around with it. I used to mess around with the Ouija board when I was a kid. You know, group of kids. You know,
Mhm.
we would take it to the park and just like mess around with it, and we didn't know what we were. We didn't know what we were getting into, obviously. So you know, we just messed around with that, and also my grandmother was into, you know, may she rest in peace, but she was into stuff like that. She was into Spanish witchcraft stuff.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay, so
so
so Chidi asked, "Do you see stuff as an adult?"
yeah, I seen stuff as an adult too. Yeah,
When's the last time you seen something?
as an adult, um, I see shadows like through the corner of my eye through my peripheral vision.
I've been seeing that shit a lot lately. I don't know what the hell's that, but I've been
But
seeing
then
a lot.
years I've been seeing it a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah, ever
I'll be
since I.
outside.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah. No, I'm sorry.
I'll be outside smoking, especially in the backyard, and I'll just see shit like and I dismiss it. Maybe it's just my imagination, or I'll be in the kitchen and I'll see stuff, and it's been happening a lot. Like maybe within the month. I haven't mentioned anything to him because I'm just trying to like blow it off. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
I don't want to freak myself out. But I've been
yeah,
seeing that shit a lot, and I'm like, it's weird.
yeah. No, I've been. I used to see it. I see it a lot more as I've gotten older. But it's like I remember that I think it was like maybe like 6 months ago. Oh no, maybe like 4 months ago. Yeah, I think it was during the summer. Yeah, I would always see something like fleeting from the corner of my eye, like always fleeting.
Yes. Yep. Yep.
And I would go like this, and I would turn it, and I would tell myself, "No, I'm just imagining shit." Because the more that you show it fear or like attention, I heard that you're giving it power.
Yes. Yep. I believe that absolutely. If you turn it off, you're not you like if you feed
Right?
into it, you're manifesting it.
Exactly, exactly. So I
Yeah.
know, I don't really try to like be like, "Oh shit, what's that?" I'm gonna go look around the room. No,
I'm gonna go bust out my K2 meter.
yeah,
No, but I mean, there'll be times in our room when you walk in, the bathroom is to the left, and in the mirror you could see a little bit of the room. So
right,
there's a shitload of times where I'm like getting ready and I'll see something and I'll ask him, "Did you just walk in here?" And he'll say no.
right, exactly. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and I'm like, "Dude, I swear to God, I just seen you. Like seen you in the mirror come in the room."
yeah.
And he said it wasn't him. So he'll be sitting on the couch on his phone, so I know it wasn't him. You know?
Will you hear your do you hear your name called sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that
Sometimes
too.
he does too. Yeah,
Yeah,
he'll say, "What?"
exactly.
You
Yeah, I
hear
mean,
right?
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I hear my name called. I also hear a whistle sometimes.
Do you have a yes. I think I've heard a whistle. Damn, I thought your ghost.
Yeah, exactly. No,
Your
man.
ghost came to my house. They
Woo.
fucking teleported through the fucking from the last live.
But if you, or maybe sometimes they say that like the more that you ignore it, it also tries harder to try to get your attention.
Yeah.
Harder to sow doubt in you, oh, whether you believe it in, whether you believe in it or not. So you
Yeah.
know,
Chidi says, "What the hell? You guys experiencing the same stuff?" I think it's because Carlos sent me his ghost.
yeah, exactly, exactly. Um, so,
Uh, it's a
oh man,
ghost from NY.
it's a universal shit, man. That shit, it's
No,
fucking
but Joey, he's been seeing stuff too. Like, tell him some stories about like
right.
when you're one day telling the story. I don't know if we talked about that on the last live, but there was one time we were dead asleep. All of a
Right.
sudden, this dude jumps out of bed and
Uh-huh.
like starts freaking out, and I'm like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" Like,
Yeah.
Now I was laying down
Yeah.
and I see closer to the wall, and I jumped out of my sleep and I'm looking at the wall and I'm seeing something crawl on the wall and you hear I'm like saying holy shit. I'm like saying holy shit.
Yeah.
Are you
But
serious?
and then it disappeared.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
Yeah.
literally, like he was freaking the fuck out. Like he was scared.
Yeah.
He was nervous.
I got you. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Oh man, I got a headache.
All right. Okay.
He
Are you all
straight
right? Got
dropped
that
his on our heads.
Yeah, no, but wow, Rod, were you scared?
Yeah, I woke up saying, "Oh shit!"
That's it.
No, you only
You didn't-
seen it once, though,
I
right?
saw that. I saw it once. It was crawling on the wall like sideways.
Because the cheaty ass, you saw it once.
I saw that once.
Mm-hmm.
That's,
Uh,
that's crazy.
and there's, I mean, other times I feel like
Some crazy
see
shit.
stuff
Level
cross
shit.
rooms, but
Yeah.
So
I don't really,
so
I don't really.
you see stuff too.
I
and
get
you,
a feeling like something's over there, but
Yeah.
I don't really.
yeah,
pay
there's
no
been a
mind to it.
couple times where we're
Yeah.
sitting on the couch and he'll say that he thought he's seen something in the hallway.
Really?
Yeah, like if I show you, look, I'll show you what it looks like right now. Hold on. Crap, what did I do? Okay, so I don't know if you can see it because my camera is. So like
Yeah.
here's the couch, right? And
Wow.
he's sitting here, and you can see a little bit in the hallway.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So
Wow.
so he's like he feels like something is
It's passing through, right? Wow.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see it all by yourself, right?
Yeah, and I know she's either in the like smoking or not
Right.
over there, and all the kids are pretty much gone, so there's nobody over there, and I shouldn't see nothing over there.
Hmm.
Bro, what? Yo, that's sick, dude. Oh,
And all this stuff has happened before I got my dolls. So this is I don't even think this has anything to do with my dolls. I think there's just either something's following us or something was here. Or we brought something home. But whatever it is not they don't mess with us, you know what I mean? They're not malicious or
exactly.
you
Exactly.
know.
They always say that too. They always say that like you could bring stuff with you. You could, you could always end up bringing stuff. It all depends on what you're doing. I love going to the cemeteries. I,
Hmm.
also, I love going to the psychiatric centers over here, and and sometimes they always always say a prayer before I enter any space, and then before I leave any prayer, and before I leave anywhere, I always say a prayer, and like I say stuff like you can't follow me. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that's very important that you say that.
always,
I think, yeah, yeah, we always do too. Be like, you got to stay there.
yeah,
I'm like,
exactly, yeah.
I'm like,
But you don't really know. Sometimes sometimes the stuff that like you end up being followed with ends up staying with you for a while, or something that you probably mess with, like like what I said earlier, that I used to mess with that Ouija board stuff as a kid, and I
no
never
cheating.
I never did it properly. I was just playing games like who's gonna win the game tomorrow? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
stupid shit, like are you a
yeah.
girl and stuff like that. But
But
no.
do you go, Cheaty asked, do you ghost hunt? No, right?
I do it on the Halloween season.
Oh, you do? What
Yeah.
do you have any ghost equipment or you just,
No, no, no. I just go to the cemetery and record with my phone. That's it.
oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
I don't I haven't invested like that yet. I do want to. I've been dying to get all this equipment, the same stuff that you guys. That's why I envy you, because you guys seem to have it all. So
Mhm.
I want to get all that stuff, but I usually go to like a psych ward hospital, one of those big abandoned fucking buildings and fields and shit, and then to like the cemeteries, and then I just take a lot of pictures. And in my pictures, I end up seeing faces and shit. It's weird. It's weird. Now
Oh,
I know,
you should post it. Hell yeah, you should
yeah,
post that.
yeah, I've never really took that extra step to, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like on your Instagram, definitely post it on there and just fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I never did that stuff because like I've even now I still have a whole bunch of pictures that I've taken, and I could clearly see faces and stuff like that, but I don't put it up. I just leave it there. But yeah, no, but I always been wanting to get into it a lot deeper and like go like real investigation. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I've never gotten into a group with that, or I've never gone, with anybody that's been interested in doing stuff like that.
Oh, so you got to come to West Coast.
There you go. So maybe we should call it coast to coast. Oh,
Right.
oh,
Oh, shit.
oh, shit. Coast, yeah,
Coast
right.
to coast. I like that.
Yeah, coast to
Coast to coast ghost hunting.
coast.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I would
So
love to take you. If you're ever in California, I would love to take you on an investigation.
I got to make it out there because I see you guys.
Yeah, we try to. He he's old. He don't want to go nowhere. He's okay with sitting on his phone. I have to bitch at him and yell and complain and whine and
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
man. No, I seen you guys gone to the Queen Mary. And
Yeah, we went there.
I always go there. I've always wanted to
See,
see how that.
okay, so my personal thoughts on the Queen Mary.
Yeah.
So we did an investigation in our room. Got
Right.
lots of activity.
Okay.
We went into the hallway. Nothing. Not one damn thing went off. But then I don't know because we weren't really in the hallway too long because it was kind of like we were go, 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 go. So we didn't really have enough time to investigate the hallways.
Yeah.
But there's definitely something there. And I think any room you stay in, you're going to have activity because ghosts are not, some might be stuck in one location, but for the most part, I feel like ghosts are able to roam as they come, choose. So
Exactly.
wherever room you stay in, you're gonna get something.
Yeah. Yeah. No. No. Yeah. You are definitely right. Ghosts are not anchored to one location. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They could
because
go with anywhere, or they'll show up anywhere. Wow, that's
yeah,
crazy.
because my dumbass left. I decided, oh, I'm gonna leave a REM pod. You know that one that lights up and you touch the antenna and it goes off.
Yeah.
So my dumbass was like, I'm gonna leave it on all night. That shit woke me up, and then I left this other thing. It's like a shadow detector, and it plays like creepy music. So if anything
Yeah. Yeah.
crosses it, it's gonna go off. That shit was going off all night. Like, and I'm like, dude, I finally had to get up and turn it off in the middle of the night.
Wow.
The REM pod, the one that makes that if you touch the antenna, that didn't start going off until the next morning, but that music box was going off all night long. I was like, oh my God. So I had to get
Wow.
up and turn that shit off. Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Yeah. But
Guys, listen.
yeah, definitely. It's if you ever get a chance, the Queen
Yeah.
Mary is absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
Gorgeous. Yeah. What'd you think of it? What did you think of the
Uh,
Queen
uh,
Mary? Did you think it's haunted? Do you think it's overhyped?
I mean, I would I would like to go like into the boiler rooms and stay
yeah.
there
Yeah.
overnight.
Yeah.
Hey, for real?
I would like
Yeah.
to. I don't know if I would do it. I would like to.
Oh, tell them we just did that. Okay, so I don't know if you're familiar with this. It's called the Goldfield Hotel. It's in the Goldfield, Nevada.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
a huge building, Bandit. We just did an investigation there. We
Oh,
were
yeah.
originally going to collab with two other people, but they couldn't make it, so we had the whole building to ourselves,
Yeah.
which was cool. What were your thoughts? Were you scared? I think he was scared. He was
Re-
definitely scared.
Really? Was it? How did you feel there, Rod?
He was scared.
It was. I mean, because it's pitch black in a lot of spots,
Oh,
so
Most of
no.
it's pitch black.
most of it's pitch black until you go downstairs. So it gives you the uneasy feeling.
Yeah.
There's no
And
electricity there. Nothing.
no, on the bottom
Like the
downstairs.
main floor has one area where there's electricity,
Right.
and then some parts of the basement have electricity.
Oh, okay. 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 Wow. Yeah. No, I've seen that place, and like I've always wanted to go there. I've always wanted to go there to the Queen Mary, and there's a couple of places that I always wanted to go in, like California. But you know, have you ever heard of that hotel that's supposed to be haunted? It's in the red light district of San Diego.
Oh, yeah. God, I can't think of the name. It's in like Old Town area, I think.
I,
Yeah,
I heard that's supposed.
yeah. Well, when we went to the Goldfield, we actually stayed at this hotel because in the city of Goldfield, there's no hotels. Like you have to drive out 30
sh-
minutes to the next city, which is Tonopah. And
yeah,
there's a hotel called the Misspaw there. But
right.
we were go nonstop. We were driving all day. We did investigations. So we didn't get to investigate that until the next morning. But our shit was like going off on cue. Like I would ask questions, it would go off. That hotel is another one that's really haunted and very nice to stay.
Yeah. Wow. So, you guys caught a lot of feedback then, huh?
Yeah, the I did a video on the Mitspaw, but my fucking editing program keeps freezing, so I can't
Oh,
finish that video. It keeps
right. Right.
freezing when I'm getting ready to do it, and I lose everything. So that to answer your question, Sheedy, I'm trying to get it done, but well, the part where she takes us on a tour, I made a video, but my shit's not letting me finalize it. It keeps crashing, so I'm like, and then I have to re-edit everything because it's not saving, so I'm getting frustrated. I've been trying for 3 days now to do it.
All right.
But
All right.
I think watching back a couple of the clips,
Right.
I was skimming through it and I caught a. Do you know what a disembodied voice is?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I think Joey had asked, "Can you make a knock?" And
Right.
I heard it with my own ears. I said, "I just heard something say sure," and we
Oh,
caught it on our video. Yeah, we caught it on camera, both of our cameras, because we had two cameras. So I'm excited. I still got a lot more to because I had like 4 different cameras rolling.
right.
So I have a lot more to go through, but that was pretty cool. But as far as devices going off in the Goldfield, what? Only one, one, and that was
Yeah.
towards the end of the
Towards
evening.
the end, we left it on the
I went outside to go.
upstairs.
Yeah, I went outside to go smoke, and as soon as I go outside and I'm talking to the lady that does the tours there, this shit
Right.
goes off. And I'm like, really? But the whole time we're in there, the shit didn't go off. I'm like, these guys are playing. They're playing around. They're messing with us.
That is
But
great.
But I'm hoping I catch more EVPs or something. But
Yeah.
my stupid
Wow.
editing program, either I need a new computer or the editing program's just crap. So,
Yeah. How long?
but yeah.
How long have you guys been at the ghost hunting?
So I've been into the paranormal since I was young, like 10, 11. I've always been to the
ghost hunting.
oh, I'm working there. So I've always been into it since I was like 9, 10, 11. But back then you don't have money. Back in the days, right? You don't have money. You just do it for fun. I like the thrill of it. I wanted to, prove that, the ghosts. And
Right.
then my brother passed away in 1990, in 1998. So then I really became more interested in it, but I never really went out and bought the equipment. So it wasn't until my dad passed away where he left a little money. So then I
Yeah.
started investing in a lot of equipment. Like I had some equipment, but I started really buying more at that
Oh,
point. So
okay.
I've always been into it since I was way little. He started getting into it because of me. Like
Right.
it's not something he would do.
Right.
Yeah,
Cool.
because he's hard. He's fucking
Yeah.
so.
So
But I
how
don't know.
long?
Are
Oh
you happy that you got into it, Joey, or are you like
no, I'm actually I love it. I like I said before. I wish I could. I wish I could get more equipment. I wish I could get some equipment. I wish I want to start small so I could do my own stuff. But I'm always into it. I don't fear it. I'm more curious about it. I
yeah,
believe in afterlife. I believe in life after death. I believe that our souls don't just evaporate. I believe that we're always walking around with something that we can't see because we're on a different spectrum. That we're on a different, um, like a different field. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
that's so.
So can I
I,
ask you something? So if you were to get into the paranormal,
yeah.
what is your reason? Is it because you're curious? Is it because it's fun? Is it because it's
I would do it out of curiosity and because I believe in it. I think it does exist, so I don't have to.
Talk.
So I prove to myself that it doesn't exist. I just want to. I just want to see. I just want to be able to communicate, and I want I want answers. I would like to ask answers like where where what exactly do our souls go to? Where does our spirit go to?
What are you doing?
your fucking ass pushing?
So I'm very so I'm like very curious about it. So yeah.
Yeah, I think the same for me. I think like number one, it's fun, it's exciting, but my main reason is because I've lost so many people, especially in 2023 has been a shit storm of a year. We've lost several different people. So I
Wow.
feel like, and then my goal is to hopefully prove that just because we're not here physically doesn't mean we can't still communicate
Right.
once we're gone. You know what I mean? I want to be able to say, hey, you don't have to grieve so hard because you can still talk to your loved one. They just can't. You
Right.
it's in a different way.
Exactly. Exactly.
You
Yeah.
know, so
Wow.
and, you know, and
Wow.
it is exciting, and you know, it's, a lot of people do it because they've had personal experiences, which I guess is a kind of the same thing. But I do it because I want to, like, you know, one day I'm not going to be here. I want my kids to be able to pick up a device and maybe talk to me. You know what I mean? So why do you do it, baby?
It, you
So
know,
you,
go what happened. Hit the road.
Cheaty, my dog was whining right now, so I don't know if that's what she, because she said, is someone talking at your house? And she said, hold on, I need to rewind. But my dog is whining.
Uh-oh. See that? Yeah. See. So it might be anything there. You see?
See? Yeah, it's ghost. You fucking setting him through the phone.
Wow. Yeah. No, man.
Oh shit. Yeah, no. I don't know.
I
But
gotta
I
make
love
my
that.
one of these days and join up with like you guys and tag along with you guys and actually do that.
Yeah,
'Cause,
I think it would be fun. I would love to take you on
yeah.
investigation. I don't
Yeah.
like bringing people that just want to stand there and just watch. Like, dude, ask questions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, get
Exactly.
involved.
You
Yeah.
gotta. You know, if you want some sort of like response, then you have to interact and ask questions. You know, like you just
Yeah.
you know. Do you
Like,
interact?
yeah.
like sometimes there's times where I'll be asking the questions and he's quiet. We don't get shit. The minute he starts asking questions, stuff starts going on. Yeah, he's one of these people. But then the
Really?
minute he starts asking questions, shit starts going off. And I'm like, see, you got to get more involved.
He might be the key.
Yeah.
It might be you. Like, you know,
I,
you
I
gotta
might be the
show.
portal.
Bro. What?
I might be the portal.
What's that? What's that? What'd
The
you say?
portal. I might be the portal.
Yeah.
There was one time, I'm going to tell you the story. We were at a park. We did this, you know, that Randonautica app? Have you heard of it?
No, never heard of it.
So it's some app. Okay, so it's some app that you download and you put in an intent. You type in this intent, and then it uses your GPS, and it'll find, like, say
Oh,
you want a pumpkin, for example,
right,
something stupid.
right.
You put pumpkin as your intent, and supposedly this usually takes you somewhere where it has a pumpkin. It's really weird. It's crazy.
Wow, I've heard about something like that. Wow. So
Yeah. So we used it. I typed in. We drove far away from the house, and I said, "Okay, so my intent is haunted or ghost." It
right,
took us to this park, and I'm like, can't find any stories of any deaths at this park. But we were
right,
getting
right.
activity on this fucking, you know, at this park. So Jose,
Wow.
Joey was like, you know, telling whatever was there, says, take some of my energy. And as
Yeah.
soon as he said, you can have some of my energy, beep. I was like, every, Carlos, every time he said it, that
Really?
shit was like, beep.
Might be you. Rod. It might be you, Rod, man. It might be the one
And we were, I was
that-
fucking busted up because it was just funny. Like we were getting responses, but not that
yeah.
much. But the minute he starts saying that shit, beep beep, I was like, oh damn.
Wow. You see, Rod? It might be you, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
it's the bald head. It's like a
Wow.
fucking attractive to the, you know,
Yeah.
the
Have,
fucking magnetic fields coming out of his brain.
have you guys wanted to go up to Alcatraz? How far is that from like you guys?
It's like 6 to 8 hours,
Yeah,
something like that.
Uh,
but I don't
like
think you
that?
can rent it. I don't. I mean, I don't think you can rent it for a private investigation. And if you can, it's super expensive.
I thought it was already closed and shit, but
It
wow.
was. It was for a long time, I
It's
think.
opened up as like tours.
Yeah, it was for a long
Oh,
time. But I also want to
wow.
do that. What is it called? The Winchester House. Have you heard
Yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah. The Winchester House. How far is that?
7, 8 hours, I
About
think.
the same.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, that
Yeah.
would be cool.
Because
Wow.
California is fucking long as hell. It's like a, you
You
know,
guys are huge, man. You
yeah,
got like the whole freaking coast, man.
yeah.
Holy yeah. So
So
you
we're
guys have
south, we're south, and that's up more north. But I do want to go there for
yeah.
sure. But there's also a lot of places in like Virginia City that are haunted, Nevada, Virginia City, Nevada,
Right. That's
that I
right.
want to go to. But we have our dog, so it's hard to leave him. But the minute we don't have them anymore, that definitely making trips out.
Right, exactly. Virginia City, right? Isn't that supposed to be a old? It's like an old cowboy. It's like an old gold
Like a
town.
mining, like a like a gold guard. Yeah, yeah. I think the Goldfields, Nevada is like a mining town
Exactly.
too.
Yep.
Yeah, population's like fucking 20 in that fucking town. It's really small. So for
Well, there's
anybody who wants to go to the Goldfield, there's no stores, no gas stations, no nothing there.
Yeah. And you got to follow the speed limit.
Yeah.
The fucking towns are small, and they immediately drop to like 25 miles an hour.
Yeah, it goes from 70 down to 45, down to 25 within like bloop, bloop, bloop. I mean, like, like quick.
wow.
Yeah, they
Eh,
said that the police are waiting to stop people who are out of state. If you have an out of
mhm.
state plate, they'll stop you like for going like 1 mile over the speed limit.
Yep.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. But it was cool though. It was a cool experience. I definitely want to go back. Because I
yeah,
also feel like ghosts don't have to talk to you if they don't want to. You know what I mean?
exactly. If you're not the one, if they don't, right? Exactly. I'm not gonna say that like I always end up getting something, but I'm not always like asking. Like I've I've hung around with like people that like we go to like these Halloween spots to see if it's haunted, whatever. And like some people will be like, "All right, so if you're here or whatever," like you're not gonna get something like that because they don't want to talk to you. I mean, they have a choice of who they want to talk to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I believe that. Yeah. Sometimes
Anybody.
I feel like they feel you out too. You know what I mean?
Exactly. They see, they see you're like now. I've never gotten to the point where I've gotten sick or stuff like that. I've never had that sort of feeling yet.
Okay. So I'm
But
going to tell you a story. Now, maybe it's just me.
I got
I
it.
don't know, but it was weird. You know how you
Okay.
heard of Zach Baggins Haunted Museum?
Yep.
Okay. So
Yep.
when we went, he's only been open a year or two. Like he was still brand new.
Okay. Okay.
So when you go in, you check in, you pay, you sit, and you wait for your tour guide to take you into the rooms, right? So we go in, and the first room we come to, I remember there's this, what are those machines called with the little magician dude?
The
Which
who?
is
Like,
the
those little arcade games, but it's a magician dude to give you a fortune?
yeah. He gives you a wish. It's
Yeah. Okay, so
genius.
I don't know if he's moved it since then, but that
It's a
room,
fortune teller.
yeah, fortune teller. But it's
For,
Zach Baggins as a fortune teller. So anyway,
yeah.
that room, I think it's the first or second room we went into. He just got a new doll, and then this doll, she was telling us like some of the stories behind this doll would cause like chest pains, heart attacks, stomach pains, blah blah blah. And I happened to be standing next to this doll. All of a
Right.
sudden, I started getting really bad pains in my stomach. Okay, not to be gross. I'm gonna talk. This is gonna be gross. Have you ever had a shit pain?
I sure have. We all have. We all.
Okay, well, that's how it felt. I was like, oh man, like I think I have to go to the bathroom. I don't think I can make it to the fucking tour. We just started too. I'm like, fuck. So my stomach started hurting. And I told Jose when we were about to leave, I said, dude, I don't know if I'm gonna make it, man. My stomach's fucking hurting.
At the bubble guts.
I'm like a bubble gut, yes.
I got.
So anyway, we were leaving the room. Instantly, I felt better. It was just right there in that room. I don't
Oh
want to say it's from the doll,
yeah, but still,
but
you don't know. Wow,
yeah,
that's crazy.
but I noticed though with my dolls, when I pick them up,
Yeah.
I feel like drained and I feel like I have like a dull headache
Really?
every single time I touch them. Yep.
Yeah. No.
Yep.
So might be like a very sensitive stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I don't want to blame the dolls because I don't want to put my mind there.
Right,
But it's
exactly.
every single freaking time I touch my dolls and I move them from where they're at to the table, I get
Yeah.
like a dull headache and just really super tired. Like it
Wow.
just sucked the shit out of my energy.
Yeah. So see, like that's the stuff I see. That's kind of the sort of the stuff that I try to avoid. Every time I would come home from like those little miniature Halloween trips or whatever, I would
Mm-hmm.
I would always get holy water and Palo Santo, and like it's like a stick that you burn and you clean out your apartment or house. I go through the corners, underneath the brick, underneath the bed. I start saying prayers just to make sure I don't have nothing in there. You know, I always like to clean. I mean, as far as like cleaning, I always like to clean wherever I live with holy water and with El Palo Santo, which is I
Mm-hmm.
don't know like English.
What is Santos for the ones that don't know? I don't know. I don't know what this. Oh,
That you always see Zach Baggins burning around and somebody's burning around a stick with some smoke.
It was like sage.
Yes, say
okay, okay.
yeah, that's a yeah. Palo
Santo
Santo.
means saint. Oh, okay, okay, Chidi. Santos
Yeah,
means saint. Santo means saint. Okay.
right. Where do you see that at?
If you tap the screen, I think the chat comes up, or you swipe your finger up.
Okay. Oh wow, yeah, yeah. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I always use that every time I would come back. I always use holy water. That
Hello,
I have
mistake.
put salt
Okay.
down, but I don't want to put down. I don't want to overdo it to like make it think that I really have something in there. Because again, because if I give it more attention or anything, then I start seeing a lot more. I start feeling weird. So
Yeah.
I let it, I just let it ride out a little bit,
Yeah. Some people say that sage doesn't work. There's something else they use, and I don't remember what it was called.
But alo means stick, right? Alo santo. So it's like a stick saint, yeah. Palo santo, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we have some. I just haven't burned it yet because, like I said, we don't feed into whatever's here. Like I don't pay. We don't pay. Yeah.
Exactly. Every time
Yeah.
I only when I only the only time I do it is when I get home from that, and when I start feeling like I'm like around too much like negative stuff, or there's a lot of bad luck or something like that. I just like to
Mm-hmm.
I just like to clean the house, open up the windows. I'll go inside the closets, under the bed. I'll go everywhere that is dark. I like to bring a lot of light inside to every corner, just to make sure I don't have nothing hiding, because they say that they hide in like the darkest corners and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm.
So let me ask you something. Do you believe in demonic stuff?
I think I'm borderline there. I think I'm like I think I'm like borderline there. How about yourself? How about you guys?
I feel like the word demonic is being thrown around a lot lately.
Yeah.
I'm
I,
not going to say any names, but I feel like a lot of these videos I watch,
yeah, exactly. Almost every little thing is demonic. Demon.
demonic. No, sweetheart, it's bad luck.
Demonic. Super
Yeah.
demonic.
It's
I didn't
called shit happens. It's part of life.
I didn't win the lottery today. It's demonic.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh man, my car wouldn't start. It's demonic. No, your car's just getting old.
Now why my car don't start? So
Yeah.
just
I mean, maybe to them it's demonic, but I think it's just been the word is being thrown way around too
right.
much.
Exactly. It's been like overused already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It, like not everything is like way demonic, man. Like I don't know.
yeah.
I don't believe in everything could be demonic. I believe that that there is an afterlife again, and that there is stuff that haunts. And there is stuff that sometimes you look for, and sometimes you end up getting stuff that you're not looking for.
That too, Chidi, yeah. She said, I wonder what is better, sage or plano salo santo? Planto salo?
Palo Santos.
Palo Santos.
I
What's
wonder if
better?
it's,
Yeah,
I wonder if
she
it's the same. I'm not
Well,
sure.
I know that sage is wait, no, sage is different. Palo Santo is something else. I've always wanted to try shades, but I've never gotten to it. But yeah,
Maybe a lot of Latinos and Hispanics use Palo Santos. Maybe that's the difference.
probably yeah.
Yeah. Is it the
Probably.
same? Is it the same, like almost the same thing?
It's
Like the
the
look?
same thing with the smoke, right? It's the same thing with the smoke. You let the smoke get everywhere, so it lightens up and it pushes away anything negative or evil.
So
You
what
know,
is it?
like,
What is it in English though? Is that just the name of the plant or whatever that is? Herb?
you know what? I gotta look it
Now,
up and
isn't
see.
that white stick? It's like a white stick that they form into like some sort of like a cross.
No, yeah, it's like it looks like a piece of a branch. That's what it looks like. A piece of a branch. It looks like a piece of a lot, small one. Like it just looks like a piece of a nice thick branch, and then you burn it, and then and then you go around, you know, um, making the smoke go everywhere. It smells like a burnt wood, so but yeah, but that's it. That's it. Now,
Yeah.
so
I think
if you
it's
start,
because
have, have you
it's called sabio in Spanish. It's an herb. Oh, okay.
what's it
Okay.
called?
Sabio? Sabio? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I'm probably
Uh,
saying it like a total fucking white girl. Sabio?
Savio, Savio,
Sabio? How do you say it?
right.
Sabio? Sabio? Sabio?
Savio.
Sabio. I'm gonna fucking Sabio your ass.
It's called
You said it
Savio
right. Okay.
Spanish, and it's a herb. Yeah, yeah. All right, yeah, I believe
Okay.
so.
Okay.
Yep, you're saying it right. Savio. Yeah, say Savio. Like Fabio.
Hey.
It sounds like a cologne.
Yeah.
Egg,
Sounds like a
Like
cologne.
a fucking fancy cologne.
whoever
Yeah.
wants you to on me.
I'm gonna Sabio you out my door. Sabio out my life.
Yeah, but do we use salt for anything?
What happened?
Do you use salt for like anything? Have you heard about salt?
I use salt for my eggs.
Yeah, you saw from my cooking. We cook with it.
You use
Ghost
salt.
welcome here, huh?
What else do you use? I mean, you don't use salt to like. I
You
heard
know,
that.
nobody's really asked me how do I protect myself because
Yeah,
probably because I'm a bit. I mean, they could tell that I'm very stern and a bitch. I don't.
right. Well, you're not scared of anything either, right? You're not
Yeah,
like
no. I
yeah,
haven't had that oh shit factor. I'm waiting for that oh shit
yeah.
factor. You know what I mean? Like when my devices go off, it's like a oh shit. But I'm waiting for that oh shit. You know, you
But, oh,
know what I
yeah,
mean?
oh, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Like oh fuck, did you see that? Yeah. I'm waiting for something to fucking fly across the table.
Oh man, don't even say that, dude. Stop.
Like
Yeah,
fucking poltergeist activity. But
yeah,
I
no.
haven't had as much as I've been doing this. I haven't had. Which you know what? Let me take it back. When my brother passed away back in 2000. When did he pass away? I forgot. 1998.
Okay,
I remember I was married before. I was married to my ex-husband. We lived in the military housing. It was like a almost like a duplex, but there was four. What is a quadplex?
okay.
So I remember, being upset, crying, and I was about to get in the shower, and I'm like, all of a sudden, I was thinking about him. I felt really cold. Like it was a different kind of cold. It wasn't like a cold you're outside cold. It was like a cold, like a chilling cold.
Yeah.
So I was about to get in the shower. The fucking lights turn off. Just in our house, the whole lights turn off, and I'm like fucking screaming for my ex husband at the time. And then the light, and then he did something to the breaker, and they came back on. And I remember it was a 2-story house, and right upstairs, I had the speaker. Was that? Oh, is that you?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. I had this speaker, and I had a flower on it as a decoration. Like at the top of the speaker. My dog at the time would bark at this fucking speaker. She would
Really?
not. Yes, she would be at the bottom of the stairs growling at this speaker.
What?
Don't know what it was. So that was probably one of my biggest oh shit moments
Yeah, yeah.
because the feeling that I've gotten, I've had before, but not as severe, you know?
Yeah.
It was just, I can't explain that feeling. It was just, I was like terrified. I was scared, you
It
know?
was one feeling exactly, man.
Yeah. And then for my dog to be barking at the speaker that has fucking flower, the speaker wasn't attached to anything. It was just a speaker I used for a stand, you know?
Right.
So that was the only time that I had. Maybe I had some other oh shit moments, but nothing that really compares to that one.
Yeah. Yeah. How
Yeah.
big was the speaker?
It was like one of those subwoofers.
Oh, really? Okay. So
Yeah. Yeah, like a
was that?
subwoofer that you could set, you know, that stands by themselves.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
one of those
Oh,
old school wood ones, you know what I'm talking about? Like your
yeah.
parents had? Like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But it was just, we were cheap. We didn't have any money back then. So I used whatever I can as furniture.
Right. Oh, wow.
So
He was barking at that. That's what he kept barking.
she was growling at that shit, growling at the speaker. And I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? It was crazy. It was crazy.
That's crazy, man.
And then sometimes I would smell like, what is that embalming smell?
Oh, yeah.
I would
Oh,
smell the embalming smell, and I used to have this reoccurring dream when he first passed away for probably the first year where for some reason I felt like he was buried alive, and I would go to the cemetery and I would dig him up, and I
uh,
brought him back to my parents' house, and we were sitting outside, and I'm like crying, and I'm like, oh my God, you're alive. And I
yeah.
would give him a hug, and the back of his head had a hole
Oh,
in his
shit.
head. Yeah.
Wow.
And I kept having that fucking dream over and over and over again. So I don't know.
Those are like those are dreams that like they literally feel realistic.
Real, yeah. Like I wake up crying because it felt so freaking real. And I'm like, dude, if I'm gonna have a fucking dream about you, why does that to be like digging you up? You know what I mean? Like,
And that is crazy.
why can't we have a dream of us talking? Why do I gotta fucking have a dream of you
Exactly.
digging you up? But yeah, but I would smell that embalming smell a lot. And then there was a time where my dad passed away. I would smell my dad smoked in the house and he had dogs, so the dogs would pee all over the floors and stuff. And so rest in peace, Dad. But I hated going to his house because it stunk, right? Sorry, Dad. But there was one time I was like telling Joey, I said, "Damn, man, our fucking car smells like my dad's house." Like I was like, "Fuck,"
Oh,
and then it
really?
went away. Yeah, and then I was like, and then it
It
went
smelled
away,
like cigarettes.
and then it went
Oh,
away. No, and then when we landed from coming back from
yeah,
Texas,
yeah,
we landed. We were driving home to pick up our dogs.
yeah.
He started smelling cigarette smoke, and my dad was a smoker. I didn't smell it; only he smelled it.
Right, right, right.
Huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Wow, that's crazy,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. And we don't get
Crazy.
too much. And then my best friend of 30 years passed away in February. And I got another smell, a sweet smell. And
Right.
then have you smelled anything? Like, did you feel anything? Oh, tell me the story about your grandma. Let me go to the bathroom real quick. He's gonna tell you the story about his grandma. Hold on.
Huh?
Tell them about when your grandma before she passed away.
Oh,
When did she pass away?
it's like in January.
Oh, really? Just
Yeah,
recently.
yeah. It was
That's
earlier this year.
that's crazy.
So,
Be my own grandmother just passed away in January too, bro.
yeah, I was in New York like 3, 4 times, like
Wow.
back to back to back, like
Right,
because I didn't know what was like when she was gonna pass.
right, right. Oh, wow.
So the
Okay.
last time I left, I told my aunt, "Hey, call
Yeah,
me like whenever, like no matter what
yeah,
time, what
yeah.
day, just call me, just to keep me posted in the event I have to go back."
Right.
Um, so as soon as I left, literally a couple days later, like a week later, roughly.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure exactly, but she called me. She calls me in the middle of the night. She says, "Hey, um, grandma passed away." I was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah.
So it caught me off guard.
Yeah.
But then the day prior, around 11 o'clock at night, which is like New York time, it was like 11, so 12, 1, 2, about 2 in the morning, New York time.
Right.
We have almost like so I think it's a toothbrush charger,
Right.
and it's on top of like a shelf.
Okay.
It's what is a toothbrush charger?
It was my water pick.
Oh, water. It was a water pick.
Okay.
So a water pick. It was on top of the shelf. No one's near it. it's in a box. It's on in a like in something, and all of a sudden it's fucking vibrating.
It's wrapped in a towel.
It's wrapped in a towel, and it's vibrating. And we don't know. We didn't know what it was. But I'm like, where's this vibration coming from? It was around 11 our time, 2 o'clock New York time,
What was
and
it again?
a tooth water pick.
Okay,
I guess
okay.
for the teeth.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's we hear something going on. We don't know what it was, but it's vibrating. So I'm like, what's this vibration going on? What is it? So we're looking for it. We find out it's the water pick. But my aunt calls me five like in the morning later, say my grandmother passed away. I felt like my grandmother was like here telling me I'm leaving,
Right, that was her way of letting
of
you
letting
know.
me know. Yeah,
Right.
because when she called is when the doctor found her.
Oh, really?
That's when the doctor used because she was at the hospital. So that's
Yeah.
when they were notified. But that's not when she passed. I felt like she passed around that time when that water pick was going off. When that water pick was going off, I felt like it was the time she was passing away.
Right. Like it's like at that exact moment was
Yeah, it was like it was sending me like an alarm.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. That is
Yeah,
nuts.
it was
Wow.
pretty crazy.
Yeah, nah, for especially for like that to just be going off, man.
Yeah,
You know,
because
just
nobody hit it. Nobody hit it. Yeah, you have to actually press it to turn
right,
on,
exactly.
and
That's a
it.
you
Yeah,
know
it.
like you literally gotta put some pressure on it to like turn on the button and and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Wow, that's crazy. What day did your with the grandma pass away? If you don't mind me asking.
Snap. Uh, shoot. I don't know off the top of my head right now. I know it was in January. Um,
Was it the
I,
ending of January?
no, do you remember the date? Because
What?
my grandmother passed away.
February 3rd.
Oh, February 3rd. February 3rd.
Wow, dude.
I thought
My
it was in
gra-
January. It was
No, my dad passed away in January.
her dad passed away in January. My grandmother was in February.
my grandmother was my grandmother basically. You know what I'm saying? She was like my mom's to me. So so she took care of me since I was like 5 years old. Since my mom dropped me off there.
Thank
So
you, Chidi.
I was like I was like really close to her. You know what I'm saying? Like so she passed away January 28th.
Mm.
January 28th. And it's like she knew that she was gonna pass away because she was at a nursing home. So she was at a one of those homes that old people are going to go away already. So she decided that she wanted to come home and she wanted to die in her house. That she wanted to die within her own means.
Hmm.
So she had everybody come over and say bye to her. She was handing out blessings. The next morning at 3 o'clock in the morning, I got a phone call from my aunt, and they were like, "Hey, Carlos, grandma passed away." So I was like, "All right." So I just stood there and I just sat at the edge of the table, and I mean, at the edge of the bed, and I just sat there, and I'm like, because it was so emotional just the day before because it was because she was saying bye to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Everybody was there, cousins, grandkids, whatever. So I was so like already like drained from the emotions from like the prior day that when I got the phone call and I answered it, I was like, "All right, DT, all right, I'm gonna pass by there later. All right, as soon as I get up, okay." And she's like, "All right, well, I'm just letting you know that she passed away." So I woke up, dude, and I just sat there and felt like I don't know, man. It's like for some reason, like I could feel. It's like it was just amazing that she knew she was gonna pass away. That she wanted to say bye to everybody. The next,
Mm.
and within 4 or 5 hours, she ended up expiring. So to me,
Wow.
I was like, holy crap, dude. You know what I'm saying? I was like,
Like
wow. I
she
was like,
knew. Yeah, I
yeah,
believe people know.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was 90 years old. 90 years old. So I believe that. So I know that I keep so when they were taking her body away from the house, my aunt and me went into her bed and we picked up her hair that she had left on top of the bed or near the sheets, and I put it inside of an envelope paper.
Oh, she
So
cut her hair and she left hair for everybody?
I guess like I guess like I guess like how girls, ladies, I guess how your hair just falls off a lot.
Oh,
So
yeah, yeah, okay, uh-huh.
so like there was a little bit of her gray hairs around there, and we picked them up. I took a couple of hairs, put it in a little envelope, and that's what I'm gonna give to my mother. You know what I'm saying?
Aw.
See, my mother,
You
but but yeah, man. So it was just like I feel her around, dude. You know what I'm saying?
do? Yeah.
I
Yeah,
feel
I'm sure. Comes on first one side, scores on side.
I know that just like you, right? Aren't you raised with your grandparents, right?
Yeah, yeah. My
Yeah,
grandmother raised me since I was like 9.
yeah. I remember you and I talking about that once. That like that like you were raised with your grandparents too, and so like to me, I saw her more like my the mother, even though my mother's alive, but I always saw my grandmother as my mother. So
Mm-hmm.
feel her around. I smell her. Sometimes I'll get a little scent of her favorite Estee Lauder perfume she used to wear and
Yep.
stuff. So yeah, man.
Yep.
So I believe that too, brother. I believe that too, man. I believe that sometimes they always make their rounds just to see how you're doing, just to check up on you. I don't
Yeah.
believe she's one of those people that are gonna scare me. I think she's one of those people that are just gonna check on you. You
Yeah.
Yeah.
know, and sometimes I'll have dreams with her, and I'll have dreams that she's trying to tell me something, but nothing is coming out of her mouth. You know what I'm saying? So she's not talking. I can hear everything else in my dream: the birds, the car, the guy farting, and anything.
Party.
But I can't. But like she's talking, but you can't hear nothing. So I know.
Yeah.
And then at the middle of the night, I don't know, man. Sometimes in the middle of the night, I'll feel her, bro. Like it's weird, dude. So have you felt that a lot? Have you felt that a lot?
Um, I don't know. I mean, no, I mean, I don't know.
I feel
Um,
like he's still in shock.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
he's still in shock, so he's not putting
yeah.
his mind
Sometimes
there.
I still process this because I try to make it a habit to call the house still
Mm-hmm.
to speak to my uncle,
right, right.
but it's under my grandmother's.
That she's not there, right? Exactly.
Yeah, so like I have it as Grand Rodriguez,
Right.
and I know she's not there, but it's my uncle,
Right,
so I'm
right, right.
just still processing it. So I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah. No, it's still fresh, dude. It's still fresh. Like my grandmother passed away 8 months ago, so yours was like probably like 7 months ago. So
yeah,
towards yeah, yeah. Still- It's still fresh, man. But yeah, man. But I know, and I kept her picture around. Like I keep her picture. Even during the funeral, I kept one of the roses that when the people bring roses and stuff like that. So I kept one of the roses and I put it inside of my the Bible and stuff. So yeah, so I know I feel her. I know I smell her Estee Lauder perfume that I used to. Oh my god, I used to hate that shit, but I smell it now. But yeah,
But have
no.
you accepted that she's gone? Like, have you
Yeah,
accepted?
sometimes I'm just like that. Like I won't go back to the house. I don't want to go back to the house because I know that to me, it'll be it'll be me accepting the fact that it's reality that like she's not here. So
But for the most part, do you feel like you acknowledge like she's gone?
right, exactly. It's
Maybe
like
maybe that's why you feel her, and like
right,
with him,
yeah,
maybe he's still in denial. Like he hasn't processed that she's not here, so that's why he's kind of closed off to that part.
yeah, Yep.
You know,
Yep.
I think once he realizes, like when my dad passed away, I accepted it. I knew, you know, he's not coming back. And I
Right.
think that's why I've smelled him. You know, sometimes I feel like, so, but I think with him, I think once he does that, I think he'll start hearing and smelling, and when she comes around, like he'll be more in
Yeah.
tune to it. I don't know. That's just my theory. I don't know.
Yeah.
Truth is,
No,
nobody knows, but
right. Exactly. Exactly. And it's very common because like a lot of people say the same thing. A lot of people say that you'll get a whiff of their scent or their
hmm
perfume, their cigarette, or however their body smell was. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like you'll get something like either some sort of song or music or whatever. And I think the other side always has a way to communicate. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
absolutely.
So that's more what I want to get into.
Freezing.
Yeah, it's weird.
Pure coincidence. So that's like,
More
yo, I want to get, you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
But
I love that you're into this, though. I love that
yeah,
you're willing to.
dude, I'm so open minded about it. It's like, and like you don't get a lot of people like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
No,
And two of us,
nope.
it's so few of us that like other people are like, oh, it's they still think of a ghost with a white sheet and like black eyes and shit, like oh, no,
Yeah. Gotcha.
for real, hey,
Yeah. No, I love that because there's a lot of people that say, "Oh, it's fake," and I'm
no,
like, and I'm
yeah,
still skeptic. At the end of the day, I'm still a skeptic. I'm still,
right, exactly, exactly,
but I do want to know, because when I go, I'm gonna tell them like I'm gonna if I can communicate with you, you're gonna know I'm there. Like I'm gonna be moving shit. I'm gonna,
yep,
you know,
yeah, no, and
you
that's
open a
what
fucking door, my face is gonna be there.
exactly that's what you said
Boom.
before. I'm gonna write on the I'm gonna write in the bathtub, boo,
The bathroom mirror.
boo, or like
Did you
you got
wash your butt?
smell, crap. So
Yeah,
yeah, man. But it's cool. But I would like to thank you guys for having me on your
absolutely. Thank you for joining. It's been fun.
see you guys soon, and we got to get together for the coast to coast. We got to make it real.
Coast to coast. Yes.
All right. So I'm looking
Yeah.
at you all the way out here. Love you guys.
Love
Love you
you.
too.
Thank you for joining us.
Take care.
Everybody that still held on, Cheaty, thank you for watching. Thank you to the other person watching. We appreciate you. We will be back on again, hopefully. Um, hope everybody has a happy Thanksgiving.
Yes,
Gobble
kid.
gobble till you wobble wobble.
Gobble gobble. There you go. Take care, peoples. I love you. All
All
right.
Yeah.
right.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
You too.
Bye. Okay, everybody, we're going to end the live. It's been an hour and 8 minutes. I want to thank you for watching. Um, you want to close out, make a closing statement?
Thank you.
It's so dumb. Oh shit, did you hear that? Thank you, Cheaty. I hope you heard when I answered your questions. I know there might be a delay in them, but I did try to answer them or shake my head or something. I just didn't want to cut them off. But thank you for watching. I don't know if my friend Ash is still watching but I know you are, Cheaty, so thank you.
Yeah.
Is the other one? Oh, the other one is Jose. Well, thank you for the two people watching. Thank you, Joey. Thank you, Cheaty. Um, I don't think it shows. If you're not clicked on the actual channel, like you can still watch, but you have to click on the channel. Yeah, I'm not sure. That was a good interview. Thank you, Cheaty. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to try to leave this live up. It's going to take forever to process because it's been more than an hour. But I do have other people in mind that I want to get on here and do more interviews. So hopefully I can figure out this computer shit because it's annoying. I'd rather be on my computer. because right now I have 28% on my battery. But again, I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. Yeah. Sad that Sarah wasn't able to log on. But yeah, like if you go to YouTube, if you didn't click on my video, you can still watch. So there's probably people watching, but they're not clicking on it, so it doesn't show me who's watching. Yeah. Do you drink? Oh, by the way, Chidi, do you drink this beer? It's called Angry Orchard.
Orchard? Yeah. Orchard.
Orchard. Orchard. Angry Orchard. Orchard. This is good beer. It's called Crisp Apple. It's really good. Yeah, if you like beer, it tastes like apple cider, almost like a apple cider. I don't know. I'm not an alcoholic. Well, not alcoholic. I don't really drink. I don't like liquor, but I like beer. I'd rather drink beer because wine and liquor gives me heartburn. I do like Stella Rosa wine though. That's pretty good. I have you on 2 phones, so if I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking at Jose's phone. Oh, you're more of a tequila. I used to drink gin and back in my young days. Now I can't do it. Ugh. I can't do it. Too strong. It gives me heartburn. Bad. It gives me bubble gut. Bubble gut. But yeah, okay, I'm going to get off before my phone dies and I don't have a chance to say goodbye. Again, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining us. Carlos is a trip. He was on our he was in the chat when we did our live with the dolls, Chidi. So yeah, he's funny. He cracks us up. But yeah, all right. Happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully I'll do another live with more people. You might hear the same stories from us, but I'll try to come up with something new. Anyway, we'll talk on Insta. All right, guys. Thank you. Bye, Chidi. Happy Thanksgiving. Over and out. If I can figure this shit out. How do I do this? Okay. Bye. Okay.